Alright guys, welcome back to our video. I'm Mo Friedel. I would like to call myself a bodybuilder, but I don't compete, and that's the thing I'm going to be talking about a little bit later. But we are currently hitting back at the gym. I didn't have my membership. If you guys saw the last video, I lost my debit card, and so I couldn't pay for my other membership, or my membership here, but I have a year membership at the other gym, so I've been going there. I haven't been here in like a week and a half, but it feels really good to be back. No one here, empty gym, so we're just getting to work in. But yeah, I call myself a bodybuilder, which brings me to my next point. If you want to be the best at something, you gotta show up every day. You gotta show up when no one's watching. I know you hear this all the time on motivational speeches, but it's so true. You know, people only see the stuff you put out. Be the person that actually does the work behind the scenes. And this is kind of like what I'm showing you guys. I hope you guys can see that my physique, that I'm actually like putting in the work. Sometimes, you know, if you're the person that's working really hard, you won't notice the changes. Other people will tell you. But I feel like my physique has changed a lot. I feel like I'm holding on to more lean tissue than I am like just fat, which is really good for me. Although the drawback is I am holding on to little waist fat, and I think that's just me getting older. My metabolism slowing down just due to the fact that I've been training for a couple years now. So that just motivates me to go extra hard. And so, yeah, I don't really have much more to say than it's a good morning. It's a good day to get active. And yeah, I've changed how I grip the bar, specifically this type of bar, the one you guys just saw me do. They have little grips in the middle, and I've been using that, and it's been working really fine for me. I think I'm gonna stay like that for a while and see what happens there. I like it more because I feel like the closer your hands are to the bar, the more you don't have to use excessive amount of your shoulders. It's just strictly driving with those elbows, and so I think you're also able to lift more weight doing that. Whereas you keep your arms wider and you're pulling your shoulders down. I feel like the less shoulder involvement, the better. And so I've been actually doing this, and it's been working just fine for me. Although I think my stamina has taken a hit. I kind of cheated on my diet yesterday. I had McDonald's quite a bit actually, and I'm just starting now to feel it. Like I'm not able to do like 10 reps without getting gassed, and so that's the thing. If you're gonna cheat on your diet, go hard in the gym. Get rid of that waste. You know, do some extra cardio. That'll combat it. But don't do it all the time. But every once in a while, it's nice to, you know, have a cheat meal. But don't overdo it. The next exercise we're gonna be doing is something to help the forearms. I've been trying to grow my forearms. I think they're working a little bit. But what I do is I grab a plate, like a 25, and all I do is I grip it and I try to spin it. I call it around the world. It's probably an exercise already, but I've never seen anyone do it. But all I do is I grab a 25-pound plate and I just ground it. I grip it. Sorry, I'm out of breath. And all I do is just try to go all the way around in a circle. And I do that about 4 times. And man, that gets your veins really popping. So yeah. Now, the hardest part is the weights here are different. I guess they have 2 different kinds. I like using metal ones, but these ones have little spaces in between them, so it's kind of hard to do 3 reps or go-arounds. But yeah, I like the challenge. I think coming up with different variations to work your muscles is really good to manipulate them and stimulate new growth. And that's kind of what I've been trying to do, is just picture new ways and variations I can do workouts or exercises so I can manipulate my muscles and really just grow them in ways I never knew I could. But yeah, a couple more exercises and then we're gonna get out of here. Do apologize for the ISO being turned down. That's just because it's sunrise and it's getting really bright in here already. That's the one thing I don't like about summer or spring, is that the sun comes up way quicker. But yeah, let's keep working. All right, so before I let you guys go, just a word of encouragement. Just remember, your physique is a reflection of your lifestyle. It's the center point of what people see when they first put their eyes on you. If you're overweight, that's fine, but try to do some movement. If you're out of shape, try to do some movement. I think it's more, it's cooler to see someone with an issue try to get something done with it rather than do nothing, So if you're overweight and you're doing like an exercise as simple as walking, that's so awesome to see, rather than, seeing someone who just knows they have an underlying issue and just doesn't do anything, I think that's way more, it's just way cooler to see someone do something as little as try to get better 1% every day than to do nothing, and know that they have an issue. And it doesn't even have to be just someone who's overweight. If you're underweight, like super small, and it's kind of a health condition too, I think just even trying to eat more and not even lifting weights, I think that's a huge improvement. That's something to be proud of, But when people see, your physique is the first thing they notice, and your health is, important, obviously. But I think your physique is a reflection of your health, and not everyone who's big is healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're super jacked doesn't necessarily mean you're healthy, but it could mean that you're, making the means to have a healthy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And so I think going to the gym, it doesn't need to be this 6-day thing that you have to do every day, every hour. But I think even just going once or twice a week or some form of exercise is really good and will improve your physique if you're taking care of your rest, your diet and all that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little workout documentary type deal. I don't know. Maybe I'll make more if you guys like them. But appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys later.